Hello everybody, Ark Nova here, getting back some more Let's Play Ni No Kuni. So I managed to get the last plant wort flower, which was literally just right over there on that mountaintop that I did not see because I'm blind as hell apparently. But now we have all the required materials to do that quest. So there's a quest in the inn. I think she was... Yes, okay, there she is. Grab this first. Oh my, you found it already? Yes, ma'am. Are these the things you were looking for? Oh yes, perfect, just perfect. I'm ever so grateful, dear. Here, a little present to say thank you. Huzzah! So I need 3 more stamps. No! Ah, darn it. It's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. 3 extra defense? Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Nope, door is clearly locked. Alright, let's go see if there's any bounty quests I can take on from the errand board. Mr. Fox? Nope. This is the thing we need the best, the most. The faster overworld move speed. Kind of annoying that it's currently locked behind the side quests, but yeah. Freaking anything to make me move a little faster. Because the overworld speed is so damn brutally, awfully slow. Welcome to one of the Cat's Cradle chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves on practicality and racing. And remember, your next nap never need be far away. Your custom is always appreciated. Yo, now you look a little unusual. You're a traveler, I presume? Then I encourage you to take a nap at each of our inns whenever your travels may take you. We're very proud of our deep and comfortable beds, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Thank you very much. Look at your wizard's companion. There's something different about it. Ah, there's useful. The memories of all the travelers who've stayed here have filled it back up a bit. Gee, I never expected that. Why the heck not, man? It's a flippin' mighty spellbook, isn't it? We'd best stay at as many of these places as we can, eh? I guess so, huh? Neat.
Oliver? Oliver?
Mom liver.
Mom? Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver. No matter how hard it gets.
Mom! Mom!
I'm calling it now, but this is probably way off base. But I'm calling it now. Shadar is Oliver's father. Morning, young man. And what a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope? Excellent. You'll be on your way now, I expect. Well, if you happen across another cat's cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again. Tom, Mrs. See you soon. Righto, Wily boy. Back to the owl shop, isn't it? Okay, Mom. Sure, why not? Welcome on the cat's cradle train of premium blah blah blah. Oh. That was for her main quest. That's why she was blinking. Okay. Alright, let's get us some new thready duds. Hoo-hoo, there you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy, best try them on then, eh, Ollie boy? Sure. I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there, I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am, thank you very much.
What do you think?
Huh? Oh, that's trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Who, for those old things? Don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favor just by taking them off my hands. Really? You're sure? I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. All I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear? Of course we will. Thanks, missus. There's lucky, Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visit or three. We sure do. And now you've got some dapper duds. We can head up to the palace tidy. Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kind of nervous. Oh. Yeah. Nice. Can't open the blue chest of magically sealed this. Lord High, Lord of the Fairies. What was that button? Okay, that's just telling me how to move. Apologies, but everyone in the palace is busy trying to find the king's red herring. Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the royal palace. You are travelers, I take it? You must be in those clothes. Yes, we've come to see the king. Ah, you're after an audience with King Tom, are you? Well, I'd be more than happy to let you through, but I'm afraid it's just not possible at the moment. Huh? But why? One of the king's hapless aides has allowed his Majesty's beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. That red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt his Majesty would be able to replace this one if he were to lose it. What that aide of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I advise you to come back another day. Alright. What are we going to do, Mr. Drippy? The palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to some of the rivers that run through town. You think you could have swum all the way to town? I reckon it's possible, yeah. Why don't we have a look in a few ponds and that, just in case. I can't do any harm, can it? It sure can't. Gee, I hope we find that red herring, Mr. Drippy. Me too, Ollie boy. Right then, let's go fishing. Alright, fishing time. Man, I wish the camera wouldn't fight me so much. Can't get down there yet. Is there a pond around here? No, but there's a pot. Oh boy, another bar of chocolate, basically. Ah, here's probably where it wants to be. And that's looks like a redfish to me. Look, Ollie boy, see that red herring over by there? I reckon I found our fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look, though, just to make sure, innit? Me? Why do I have to go over there? Well, who else is going to do it? Freddy the Fish Inspector? Epic reference. Come on, just hop on the rickety-looking bits of wood and you'll be fine. Oh, gee. Alright, I guess I'll try. Ah! Knickers, he got away. Sorry. He's alive, the one, alright. I think he went off towards the palace, Ollie boy. After him. Alright, back up to the palace. Man, running is so slow. Freaking move faster, Oliver. Come on. You stupid clownfish. So this is the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy, that's a red herring if I ever saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back to the palace ground, shall we? We're making Drippy carry the damn thing. Freaking, I love Drippy. He's so freaking great. You again. I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that... Goodness, I'd know that regal scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I reckon he must have swum through the sewers to town, like. Is that so? I must let the other guards know right away. If I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course, but with him in his current state... What's that? Something up, is there? You could say, did I mention the person charged with caring for the king's red herring and just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax we need to enlist the help of passing travelers, as you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified, and it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that kind of like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy, we're off to see the king. Come on, Ollie boy.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one, hmm?
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize, hmm?
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Kitty, kitty, big kitty. I love big fat kitty.
Well, Your Majesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Huh? What did you say?
Fat kit.
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
This little boy?
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy? Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks like it.
We gotta fix him.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something
question.
wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
Nope. The guard outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's broken-heartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. Shall we go ask him for some more? No, man. Don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all it's safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do now, Mr. Drippy? We trawl town look for someone else with get up and go aplenty. Isn't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone else somewhere. The only problem is where. Ding Dong Dell's not exactly village-sized, after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is, huh? In something of a quandary, are we? Flippin' heck, man! Don't scare me like that! Hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seemed perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expansive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look to your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. Tidy, so we can use it to attract down some enthusiasm then, isn't it? Locket of mine. Allow me to tell you a little more about that locket of yours. You will see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. This style reacts to the presence of those who possess one of the heart's virtues in abundance. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart to spare also glow a verdant green on the minimap in the top right of your screen. Neato! It will not serve to tell you which of the virtues the subject has in excess, but it should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I just know it will. Now, sally forth and seek your piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you so much, Mr. Tellingstone, sir. And if you ever find yourselves in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends. Wheel, 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 bloop, bloop. Right-ho, Ollie boy, let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm spare, then. Shall we? If your locket glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Got it, let's go, Mr. Drippy. Lord High, Lord of the Fairies. Damn, I've already been playing for 20 minutes? It only seems like I've been playing for like 5 or 10. I freaking feel like I just started. I guess it's gonna be really easy for me to lose track of time playing this game. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket. It's glowing. Tidy, then there's someone around here with a piece of heart to spare, isn't it? And the only person around here is him. And look at him, man. He can barely stand still. He's so eager. Jackpot. You mean you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I'd bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? How do, saucepan head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here so any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, well, we were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now, and that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You've got loads of the stuff. If we gave some to the king, the whole town would sort itself out quick sharp. Yeah, so we were wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. Gimme some of that enthusiasmos. The distilled spirit of get up and go. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types ain't used to spells, see, Ollie boy? They don't know what to make of them half the time. So does this mean King Tom is going to be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right, Mun. Your enthusiasm is going to put the spring in everyone's step, isn't it? That's great to hear. Until then, though, I'd better stay here and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. Can I go down there and start beating on them? Oh, I just got like weird chills in there once the music stopped and I just heard like the wispy wind. Ooh, atmospheric. I like it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, super excuse me. Alright, King Tom. Come take your shit so I can take your shit. Yo, you again. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Your Majesty, it's just we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it out especially for you, Catface. It'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease on life. It will. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... that sounds just a ticket. This cursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, isn't it? Give you some of that there. Giddy up.
So, do you think it worked?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not?
Darn
Then
Skippy.
you must be rewarded.
Darn Skippy.
Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize, Tidy, you know what to ask for, isn't it, Ollie boy? Yeah, sure, we need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Yo, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if the one has had this conversation before. Now that one thinks of it, there is a wand one prized very highly as a kitten hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is, eh? And one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall present it to you. Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you are one, perhaps a wizard? Indeed, he is, Your Majesty. A shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much magic yet. Ahem. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand would be of little use without spells to cast, after all. Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Springlock. Rejuvenate. Turn back the clock. Okay, cool. Yo, you must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you use to get up to with these, Your Majesty? None of your business, Fairy. Now, boy, you travel with the familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the Cowardermaster store down in the town that you are given permission to shop there. The Cowardermaster store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? You're sure you're an adventurer? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter. The Cowardermaster store provides weapons and equipment for use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand, We sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now, one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourselves to one again in a short while. Springlock. Does not work on human hearts. Fantastical. Let's see if I can go find that chest to unlock now. I feel so slow. Oh, man. Freaking dang. Was there a... I don't know where the chest was. Was it in the item shop or was it in the freaking... See if you see about some kind of magic. Ha, not anymore. I have obtained a sandwich. Alright. Then let's go get us some new gear. It's you. His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. So have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip your familiars. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir? Ah, it seems an explanation is in order. Very well, then. Here crows nothing. To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want to crow... but you'll find plenty of items for your familiars to equip among my wares. There are 3 types, weapons, armor, and accessories. Just remember that items a familiar can equip vary according to its genus. It's not complicated, so don't get into a flap. The best way to learn is to try equipping your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip with items too. Select friends and familiars and press X to change the items you have equipped. Call, why not buy a nice matching set of items for you and your familiars? Birds of a feather stick together, after all. Gee, okay, as soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like this old bird has done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories aren't the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heck, bud, speaking of wands, we need to go and get your new wand off King Tom, isn't it? Clean forgotten I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head for the palace. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how good your stuff is. +6. Ooh, +2 to accuracy. With these prices, one must be raving mad. Come again soon. Stark raving mad. Okay, so now we gotta head back to Jan Palisto. But man, if I could move just a smidgen faster. Just a smidgen, not a smidgen, but a smidge. I need to get 3 more Stampos so I can fill out that card and buy the freaking overworld move speed. Oh. Where did he go? Oh, it's you. Thank goodness. You have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Flippin' heck, man. Don't tell me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I know. As far as you know. After he restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand, so that he could give it to you by way of a reward. So determined, in fact, he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, isn't it? What's all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared. Eh? The gatekeeper swears that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it then, eh? Oh, what's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot of investigating, ain't it? Righto, Helmet Face. You and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going looking for clues. Oh, yes, understood. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I'll tell you more when we're outside. Okay. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's all this about somewhere I know real well? Where do you think, clever clogs? Motorville, isn't it? Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answer isn't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. Huh? What does that mean? You got to remember the whole soulmate thing, isn't it? What we see here in this world isn't always the whole picture. Soulmates? Okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you in our world, eh? To save my mom. Exactly. And your mom is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your mom back over by there, isn't it? Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing. So, people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your ma'am, all people. They are? So, exactly. That's clever. There's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over by here. And when someone in our world is in a posh, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. Because they're connected. See, obvious when you think about it, isn't it? So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh? That's right, but maybe not a person, and maybe not in a lofty position as our friend the Cat King. Huh. Well, the shopkeeper's cat and king of Ding Dong Dale ain't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat, I don't think Flippin' heck, man, it's like pulling teeth. Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello, he's a spitting image of Timmy the cat. He is. I did? Not. So you mean King Tom is? King Tom and Timmy Toldrum are, but Miss Layla's cat. There's clever of you. Better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly, just like our old pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, there will be similarities somewhere. You've just got to keep an open mind and peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find the soulmate. Gee, I never knew. So Timmy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If you can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue as where King Tom's got himself to. So magic us up a gateway and let's get over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you? Sure I do. Let's go see how everybody back in Motorville is doing. Let's cast gateway and gate out of here. No entrar. Julie's Jewels. Layla's Milk Bar. Idaho potatoes. Oh, Oliver, seeing you, I just don't know what to say, dear. It's fine, Miss Layla. I'm okay now. You are? Well, I'm pleased to hear that, honey. But if there's anything I can do, just let me know, won't you? Actually, there's something you can do for me right now, Miss Layla. You can tell me where Timmy is? Is he here in the store? Well, now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen him. Timmy! Timmy! Where's my Timmy Toldrum? He must have run off somewhere, the little rascal. He's probably gone exploring, huh? Oi, Holly boy, does this little situation remind you of anything? It sure does. It's just like what happened with King Tom. Bingo, we've got ourselves a missing cat king in one world and a missing fat cat in another. And I reckon the reason why will be the same too. Track down Timmy and you're sure to find the vital clue that will help us solve the mystery. There's sharp of you. And here's your patch, isn't it? You know, just like the back of your hand. I'll solve the case of the missing cat in no time. I'm awfully sorry I couldn't help you, dearie. But you did help. Thanks, Miss Layla. I did? Well, alright then. Goodbye now, dear. Goodbye, Miss Layla. Righto, Ollie boy. Let's start with where you know best, shall we? Round by your house, I mean. Sure, let's go. And slow moving we go. Hi, mysterious ghost girl. How you doing? Oliver. I'm sorry, Oliver. It's you. We haven't looked in your house yet, have we, Ollie boy? I'll run over there and check now. Back in a bit? Oh, sure, Mr. Drippy. I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm sorry you're all alone. Huh? Your mummy. You know about that? When Mom died, I thought she'd be gone forever. I thought I would be all alone. But now I can help her. I just need to finish what I started. Oh, I wanted to ask you, that wand, the one I found, did you leave it for me? Without it, I could have never gone to the other world. Maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about, but if it hadn't been for that wand, I'd still be all alone. Really? Really, really? Really, really. Hooray, I hope you can save your mummy, Oliver. Thanks, but who are you? How do you know my name? I'm P. I've always known you, Oliver. Always? So your name is P, huh? Yes, I'm P. Oh, hey, P. Have you seen a big old cat? His name is Timmy Toldrum. He has stripes all over and he's kind of fat. Mr. Kitty? I know Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty? I'll take you to Mr. Kitty, Oliver. Follow me. She must mean Timmy, right? Oi, Ollie boy, no sign of old Fatty and the Mog in the house. I'm afraid. What are you standing around from here on your own, anyway? I might just know where to find Timmy, Mr. Drippy. You what? How? Where? Please, P, could you show us? What's all this then? Are you alright, Ollie boy? So he's probably out hunting mice like King Tom is. King Tom is. I'm following. You don't need to keep looking back for me, girl. Is this where Timmy is, P? Shh. Huh? Listen. What's that? Squeak, squeak. Called it. A mouse? There's something through there, is there? Timmy! Oi, Timmy boy, pull yourself together, mon! Looks like we better take it back to Layla, did Ollie boy? You're right, thank you so much for showing us, P. Huh, but she was... Where did she go? What are you standing around for, lazy bones? Get a flip and move on! He can't handle it. He's scaring the fattest cat. Hey, you better freaking stop for me, bro. Freak. 3 pounds for 14 cents? 3 pounds of apples for 14 cents? That's ridiculous. Miss Layla, it's Timmy. He's, well, I guess it's not that ridiculous. I don't know what year this is in. Freaking 14 cents is probably like freaking like a couple of bucks. Miss Layla, it's Timmy. He's... Oh goodness, my Timmy Toldrum. Whatever happened to you? Oh, thank you, dear. You brought him all the way back home to Mommy. Wasn't he heavy? No, not really. Is he okay? Oh, don't worry about Timmy, Oliver. It's nothing serious. He's just a little tired, aren't you, Timmy, dear? It doesn't take much to tire out a big old boy like you, does it, Snookums? Is that all? I was worried flippin' sick about him. But what's Timmy doing all the way down at the garage? Well, dearie, one of my customers told me all about it. She said that Rush's garage is crawling with mice. And my dear old Timmy told him just loves to chase the little devils. Timmy loves to chase mice, but he's so... Thank you so much, Oliver, dear. Now I know that's where he disappeared to. I can stop worrying about him. He's just getting a little exercise, weren't you, my Timmy Toldrum? I guess I could learn a thing or two from you, huh? Too flippin' right you could. Okay, Miss Layla, I have to go now. It was nice seeing you. And you, dearie. Just let me know if there's ever anything you need now, won't you? Tiny, you've worked it out, I expect, didn't it, Ollie boy? I don't think so, Mr. Drippy. Come on, man. Timmy disappeared because he ran off chasing a mouse, didn't he? So the mouse is the clue, isn't it? It is? King Tom's disappearance has to do with mice, too? Got it in one. Exactly. It has to do with the mice is a whole nother question, though. But I'm sure I've heard someone saying something about mice over in our world. Then we should go back to Ding Dong Dell and investigate. I just know we'll find something. Righto, Ding Dong Dell it is. Yep. So I can cast Gateway anywhere. I don't have to actually run to the town square now. That's good. That's good. Alright. So I know exactly where I needs to go. So I don't... Hey Oliver, I think I just heard King Tom's voice. It was coming from down Ding Dong Well. Huh? Ding Dong Well? Yeah, I could hear it coming from the other side of that gate. It was definitely King Tom, I'm sure of it. Ding Dong Well, eh? You said there were mice living down by there, isn't it? Yes, the place is full of mice. That's why I'm standing here, keeping guard. Mice and cats really don't get along, you see. Oh, Knickers, I know what's happened. King Tom's been kidnapped by the mice. Kidnapped? That's right, you saw Timmy went after the mice in your world. Well, in this world, I hear the tables have turned. It's the only explanation, man. Crikey, it's a good job I'm here to put two and two together for you, isn't it? If King Tom's been kidnapped, we need to rescue him. Are you going down to Ding Dong Well, Oliver? Then I'm coming with you. Don't be so daft, man. This is a job for professionals, isn't it? Not some underage vigilante with a saucepan for a helmet. I'll be okay. I have my friend with me. He's got a familiar too? Look at that, a flippin' familiar. Well, I never. He followed me home when I went to play in the woods, and he's really strong. If he's with me, I'll be fine. I don't quite get it. Do you, Sunshine? Fighting with familiars is flippin' hard. Gee, thanks, Tommy. Thank you very much. There's only one name. King Julian. We better head down there, huh? Indeed we had, Ollie boy. Leave it to us, Timmy my lad. Tommy my lad. Okay, be careful, Oliver. Hey, Ollie boy, looks like you can get that new familiars to psych up. I can? Gee, what does that mean, Mr. Drippy? Well, it means it sort of builds up its strength for a bit, isn't it? So you can give the baddies a proper whacking, like... Once a familiar is psyched up, instead of just attacking like normal, you can let it go wild. And when a familiar goes wild, it attacks for longer and deals loads more damage. Gee, that sounds real neat. It gets better, Ollie boy. This new technique here will make it easier to cancel enemy actions as well. Cancel enemies... what? Yeah, man, I should have told you about this earlier, I suppose. Some creatures have got some pretty tasty tricks up their sleeves. See? But give them a whack when they're getting ready to try one, and they won't be able to pull it off. It'll be cancelled, isn't it? Canceling enemy actions like this is much easier when you go wild, so it's a good way to keep yourself safe from harm and all. The only thing is, familiars that can psych up can't defend for toffee. Just in their nature, the feisty little blighters. Anyway, now that you've got two little mates, you'll soon see for yourself all the creatures are different. I guess I will. Alright. Looks like the gate's locked, Ollie boy. But The king's down there and we don't have a key, so what are we going to do? Calm down, man. You don't need a key. You're a wizard, isn't it? Just cast that spell little King Tom taught you. You think I can open it using magic? I could give it a try, I guess. Tidy, it's open. Now we can go find the king. That we can. In we go, Ollie boy. Oh, you can use that spell to open locked chests as well, by the way. If you find any blue chests lying around, you can cast Spring Lock and plunder away to your heart's content. Blue chest open with Spring Lock. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Drippy. Now, ordinarily, I would call it here, but there's something I want to see within 8 minutes. 9 minutes, rather. Crikey, it's damp as anything down by here. My lantern will go all moldy if I don't watch out. It would really get moldy? Uh-oh. Fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of a bucket load of proper feisty beasties. Careful, Ollie boy. You'll have to watch yourself from here on in, mun. Things could get ugly. Okay, Mr. Drippy, I will. Look lively, Ollie boy. There's a monster coming your way. Let's deal with it quickly and go look for the king. That's the spirit. I remember, you've got the other familiar lad with you now. The lad gave you now as well, isn't it? Battle should be easier with 2 of the little blighters on your team. Double trouble. Neato.
Let's do it! Here goes!
At last, double the familiars, double the fun, and double the possibilities. To swap between your familiars, just use L1 and pick one left or right. Okay. That's simple enough even for you, isn't it? Tidy, let's get to it then, shall we? Right, he's not strong enough yet.
Nito!
But he'll get there. He'll get there. Rabbit. Oh, I do have the Rejuvenate spell, so I should probably actually cast that. Or Healing Touch, rather. So yeah, the video may abruptly end in a moment, because I don't know if the PS5 can record for longer than 59 minutes and 59 seconds, like the PS4, or if it has different length, like no limit. So hopefully, if the video abruptly ends, I cannot save, so I'll just have to look for the Waystone. That'll let me save.
We can do this! Here goes!
Halitosis indeed.
We did it!
Yes, we did. Gee, thanks is kicking butt. Let's go this way first. Let's. No, we can't go this way. Okay. Oh, that's a regular chest. Looked purple. Okay. I actually just got confirmation from my system that I really can only record for an hour. So we are actually going to, we're going to head out of the dungeon and we're going to call it. We'll do this dungeon proper next time. So yeah, I might make, so these videos are probably going to be between 30 and 45 minutes in length on average.
Come on! Here goes!
Alright, we'll cast some healing touch and proceed outward. Okay. Once we head out, we can save and call it there for now. Okay. Alright, everybody. Until next time, this has been Ark Nova playing Ni No Kuni. Stay cool.